This Mother's Day, Jergens Skincare is honoring all moms, regardless of their path to motherhood, with their A Mom is a Mom campaign. So from new moms to experienced moms to under-recognized non-traditional moms, they're all being celebrated. And since Jergens Skincare is all about that feel-good feeling, I thought I would invite our favorite TV moms to join us to talk about some parenting headlines. So, you know her as the iconic Harriet Winslow from Family Matters. Please welcome JoMarie Payton. All right. And she has played the fierce Sammy Brady on Days of Our Lives for over 30 years. Say hello to Alison Sweeney. And we loved her as the hilarious Barbara Jean Hart on Reba. Give it up for Melissa Peterman. So welcome to Momma Knows Best, ladies. I'm so excited y'all are here. So we're gonna get to it. All right, an Ohio school district is moving to a 4-day school week to help prevent teachers from burning out. Now, some people think that this is great, while others are concerned about reducing classroom time for kids. Allison, what do you think, Mama?
Well, I think we've been through a lot lately, and one thing I learned is my kids need to be in school.
Okay.
So I'm not down. If they need, I totally get how hard teachers' jobs are. Believe me, I've been doing it for the last couple of years, and so I get it. If they need to swap things around, figure it out, but that my child needs to go there and stay there all day on Friday. I have stuff to do. I almost just got like, no, it's TV.
No, I hear you.
But you know, ladies, right? Like,
yes.
they need to be somewhere.
I disagree.
Oh, you do?
I think on Friday, they should have Friday off to wash their clothes, do the dishes, clean their room.
All right.
Because they always want to go somewhere on Saturday and Sunday, and you have to take it. So give them a day off so they can do what they're supposed to do before they get a chance to do what they want to do.
Well, what about you, Melissa?
Well, I mean, yes, if he would do that, I would love it. But I'm more with Allison that pre-pandemic, I would have said, you know what, 3-day weekend for the teachers. But I learned that he really does need to be in school.
Yeah.
And so even though I hate to take a long weekend away from the teachers, they should have all the vacation and way more money. I think they need to be in school. And
They don't learn but 3 days a week when
they don't learn anyway. I need him out of my house.
My kids do their laundry at night.
You make them do it at night?
Oh, yeah.
You know, I just gotta say, Jeffrey was on Zoom for so long.
Yes.
He was on Zoom, and he would be, they'd be doing the classroom, and I could hear, "Are you ready to rumble?" I was like, what the heck? So I love the teachers, but that boy gotta be in school. He gotta be in school. Oh, my goodness. Well, we're gonna go next. A restaurant in New Jersey recently banned all children under the age of 10 from their establishment. Okay, yes, they did. So, Melissa.
Ooh, there's some mixed
Yes, they did. I know it's a lot of mixed feelings.
Yeah.
Melissa, as a parent, do you find this offensive that they banned the 10-year-old?
No, I have reservations there tonight. And I will take all the moms with me. We'll go. I mean, I really do think it's okay. Whether you have kids or not, I think it's okay to have a place that is just for grown-ups. I really do.
Right.
I really do.
All right, what do you think, JoMarie?
I don't have a problem with kids being at a restaurant. I have a problem with the parents not making them behave like they're supposed to behave when they go to a restaurant. I don't want to be kicking the babies around under my feet saying, "Where your mama and your daddy at?"
And you know,
I won't do that.
And I wait at tables, so I get it too. They shouldn't be. They treat it like a playground. It's the parents.
All right, well, Allison, what do you think?
Yeah, that's how I started. I was thinking the same. Like, parent your kid, take them to nice restaurants so that they learn to behave politely. And how else do you do that but make them go to nice restaurants? But by the end, but then after you said that, I was like, but they could do that somewhere else.
That's the reason why they have kid-friendly restaurants. So you take your kids to those restaurants so you can teach them.
That's
so when they go to the adults.
No.
But you should have good enough sense. You should have good enough sense to know where to take your child and when not to take your child.
Right.
You should have good sense about that.
Well, look, here's another one. I'm interrupting you. So in one episode of Family Matters, JoMarie, your TV daughter Laura, stayed at a party past curfew, you remember, and you showed up in hair curlers. You showed up in hair curlers and a robe to bring her back home.
Yes.
Now, what would your child say is the most embarrassing thing you have done to them? Oh, no.
Well, I never went with hair curlers and rollers because I believe in looking right because people like to take pictures, so I got to have something right. But I have gone in and said, listen, I know Chantel's up in there. You tell her that her curfew time is there. You tell her mom said, come out right now. Right now, just come out of there right now.
Now, Alison, what's the most embarrassing thing?
God, I have this I can't help my reactions sometimes.
Yes.
So sometimes if like I'm watching my kid's sporting events, if I think it's gonna not go well, I gasp like really loud. Like all the other parents, I know they're about to fail, and I'm and my kids and my husband also are mortified. They
can hear you.
Yeah, no, everyone can hear you, and no one's going to die. It's going to be okay. And I'm like, I'm trying not to. I can't help it.
Oh my God. Now, what about you, Melissa?
First of all, I'm taking you home with me. I need you to parent my teenager. Right now, he's at the age where my mere existence embarrasses him.
Girl.
But I would say what he hates the most is that I want to text other parents. I believe in checking in and going, this is what the plans are, this is what they're doing.
Yes.
And he's like, it's so embarrassing that you're texting everyone's parents to see what we're doing. And I'm like, you know, it's not embarrassing. He doesn't want us to connect.
Yes, exactly.
It's like nature. They want to separate the herd so they can take us out.
I know. I think Jeffrey's most embarrassing thing, that's the same thing. I will show, like he just had a school dance, and I showed up, and I was right there against the wall going, all of that? All of that?
See? There's a ruler.
It's really, all that, we don't need to be doing that. No, and he was he was like, nobody else is here, and I'm like, and that's them, but mama, right here.
Yes. But you got to know something. But I'll share something. I'll share something with you on the other side when I was embarrassed by her.
Really?
And when I took her to college.
Okay.
And all the kids were there, and of course they knew me and everything and all. And she whispered at Mom, will you just leave now? Will you leave?
Yes.
I was so hurt. I had just checked her into her dorm. She was going to school in Virginia. I was so hurt, Mom. I cried all the way home. She said, will you please leave? Because it took the attention, you know. It was all, so I just...
that's the thing.
So it's a double sword.
It is. Well, that's what, with the Jonas Brothers. They recently revealed that they do not give parenting advice to one another, which I was like, oh, wow. They believe that every parent is on their own journey. Now, Alison, is this a good rule, or does it go against the whole it takes a village mentality?
No, I think, well, my number one advice when people ask me, is that you do have to go with your gut.
Yes.
Like, believe in your instinct, what you think is right, very likely is, and each kid is their own kid. So I sort of do believe in giving advice, but it would be that you have to parent the kid you have, not the kid you thought, the kind of parent you thought you were gonna be when you were dreaming about it all those years. That's not the kid you have. You have to parent the kid you have. So, yeah, I think you got to share those kind of
That's
advice.
so true. What do you think, Melissa?
You know, I think it's important to have like a group that you can vent to and talk to, but I've learned you never give advice to anybody unless they asked you.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
You know,
Did they ever say anything to you?
Yeah, you know, I learned, and I learned how to deal with it. Like when Riley was little, I'd have these mothers like just giving me advice, you know, and I would come back and, you know, they say stuff like, oh, you're letting him drink that juice. You know, that is just 100% sugar. And I'm like, well, he just quit smoking, so we're celebrating.
Where are your kids? As if you like left them in the car. You're like, my kids are being taken care of. I'm good.
You know,
Yes,
but you know what? Sometimes you need somebody else to be there because sometimes your kids, it's easier for somebody else to do. I know in my particular situation, there have been times when I've asked the teacher, can you please speak to her about so and so and so? Because I'm grandma and sometimes she won't listen to me or she won't listen to her mother. She's a good kid, she's straight A. But still, sometimes there are good influencers and bad influencers.
Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes you need that extra help. So I'm a proponent of the village, you know what I mean? I don't mind people talking to my child. If it's the right person helping me out, I don't mind it at all.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm all for like other people loving your child and guiding them. Like I always say to Riley, like I love you enough and I love your friends enough that I will tell on them. I love them enough that I'll like if they were doing something that was dangerous, I would have to let somebody know. But I wouldn't tell on them for something little. But like if they're in danger, I love them.
Even if it wasn't dangerous, I would tell them, look here, I'm gonna tell your mama.
Yes.
That was the one thing.
Exactly.
When somebody in the neighborhood said, I'm telling your mama, because it was always a village, I'm gonna let your mama know. That would scare me, but I know they used to say to me with Jeffrey, because he got off his little binky at 4, and people would come and say, oh, why is he still on the binky? And I would just hand Jeffrey to them and go, okay, then you tag him in and see.
Right.
They put that binky right back in his mouth. I'm telling you.
That's right.
But oh my gosh, I want to thank you all for being here. This is so wonderful. You guys, be sure to check out JoMarie's new cooking show, Something to Eat with JoMarie on Dreamflix TV, and our new movie, Impossible, Her and I, is coming out soon. Alison's new movie, Carrot Cake Murder, a Hannah Swenson mystery, premieres on May 19th on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. And you can catch Melissa Peterman on Young Sheldon, and as a competitor on We Love You on 25 Words or Less.